It was an enlightening Conneaut Love Fest within the dark confines of the Conneaut Human Resources Center for the 2014 Conneaut Chamber of Commerce annual dinner meeting on February 3rd. Conneaut Library Executive Director Kathy Pape was named Citizen of the Year, while the Professional Achievement Award went to Rick and Connie Naylor for their work on the Conneaut Board of Tourism. Leadership Award went to Matt Crawford, who created the Outdoor Learning Center behind Conneaut Middle School. Ashtabula County Medical Center Healthcare System got the President's Award for locating a medical center in the Conneaut Plaza. Outgoing Municipal Court Judge Thomas Harris earned the Legacy Award. Harris will take over as Common Pleas Court Judge in Jefferson next week. He started a program that allows middle school students to observe courtroom proceedings. Outgoing Chamber President June Penniman gave a review of the year and showed a video about heroes in the community. And Tim Krause took over as the 2015 Chamber President.
I was completely shocked and surprised, to tell you the truth.
Well, you knew you were on the list, right?
I did. I knew I was on the list, and when I was told, I really didn't think anything of it. I just kind of said, oh, that's nice, and didn't really think anything would come of it. And then I got the phone call that I actually was Citizen of the Year.
So tell me about being involved in the community and why that's important, why you do it.
I don't really know why. I feel a need, and I think I'm one of a whole team of people that just feel a need and a drive to make Conneaut a better place, and to make sure that it's a place where we want to live, and there are activities for us to do and for children to do, and so it's about quality of life. And now I'm just part of a whole group that have we're all moving in the same direction, so it's an honor.
So I thought it might be kind of fun tonight to give you some takeaways that I have from the different things that I've been involved with, whether it's coaching, working, being on a board of another organization. These are just some of my takeaways that hopefully, maybe you can take away tonight too, I don't know. Now this is no shock to anybody in here, but be the cheerleader. Be the cheerleader for your organization. If you're not, who is? You have a vision. Create excitement about it. That's what's going to propel it to move forward, and it has to start somewhere. Empower the people around you. Empower them to make decisions. Give people responsibility and authority to spread whatever it is that you're doing. Get everybody moving in the right direction. Then offer them support. Encourage them. Stand behind their decisions, even if they're different from ones that you would have made. There's different paths. And a lot of times they all lead in the same direction. And communicate. Boy, that's a big one. We work on that all the time at the library. It's something that we're continually striving. Yeah, everyone's like, yeah, we do. It's hard. It's hard in our personal lives. It's hard at work. And it's something that we're continually trying to hone every single day.
In 2011, after a lot of input from citizens of the city, we formed a little group called the Signs for Conneaut Exploratory Committee, which was a branch of the Conneaut Board of Tourism that had both tourist board members on it and other members of the community. And we spent about a year researching what had already happened before us. There had been other signs committees. We researched why they had failed, and we did sort of a needs evaluation, and we developed a several-step plan. Step 1 was to get city entrance signs, step 2 was to get I-90 signs, and then step 3 is to get wayfinding signs within the community. So we have step 1 and 2 accomplished. It took us from 2011 until 2014, about 3 years.
You didn't always get the most cooperation from the state, though, did you?
No, we didn't. But Representative Patterson was a great help to us.
I'm sure he was.
And he came to some of our early meetings, and we met with ODOT, and sometimes he'd say, okay, Connie, let me handle this now, and I would back off, and then he would come forward with the project. He found us an excellent contact at Ohio Logos so we could move the I-90 attraction sign that says Lake Erie Beach with a picture of a lighthouse on it. We could move that project forward. And of course, we were in the middle of the construction on I-90. So it took some perseverance to keep moving that project forward. Opportunity abounds if we just think outside the box. That's our motto.
I was shocked when Wendy called me and told me that I was receiving an award. It was unbelievable. You know, it's just, I've had so much help from the community that I feel it's their award rather than my award, but I'm going to accept it for them anyhow.
Well, somebody's got to coordinate everything, and
right, and that's how I sort of justify it in my own mind.
Yeah, tell, for those who don't know, explain just a little bit about the Outdoor Learning Center.
The Outdoor Learning Center started in 2011, the fall of 2011. What it is a nature trail going through the woods behind the Conneaut Middle School with all the wildflowers, the trees, nesting habitats, all identified and labeled so that the teachers can utilize it with their students and teach them about the outdoors rather than all in classroom, they get to go outside the classroom. And the Outdoor Learning Center is a half-mile long. It was started in the fall of 2011, and it was designed mainly to get the teachers to take their students out on the trail. And I got to meet with the science department in the middle school this morning, and the one teacher utilized the trail over 7 times last year, taking her students out on the trail. And to me, that's just fantastic. You know, I was so happy to hear that they're utilizing it. The Outdoor Learning Center won a grant this year through the Chamber and the Conneaut Foundation to purchase GPS units for the students to learn how to utilize GPS. So many people sitting out here has helped me. And I've gone to many of your businesses and asked for donations and asked for sponsorship, and I've never been turned down by anyone in this building. I've never been turned down.
We as the ACNC healthcare system are committed to keeping healthcare local, and that's one of the reasons that we invested in Conneaut and bringing the Conneaut Family Health Center here. And this community has embraced us far beyond what our wildest expectations were. So we thank you for that. We thank you for the trust that you've put in ACMC and in the staff at Conneaut Family Health Center.
When I first came to Conneaut about 27 years ago, I said no city in this state has more potential than Conneaut, Ohio. That's still true, and the Chamber is going to help us reach that potential. I've been successful because I've had a fantastic staff that makes me look good. I'm not leaving Conneaut. I'm just, for those bankers, I'm moving to a different branch. Okay? That's all it is. You know, I'm still living here. I still consider this my home. I have lived in Conneaut longer than I've lived anywhere. I've worked at the Conneaut Municipal Court longer than I will work anywhere because I know how old I am and I'm going to run out of years, but Conneaut's it. And I want to point out something to you because one of my colleagues is here. There are 5, sorry, Debbie, there are 5 county-wide elected lawyers in this county. 3 general jurisdiction judges, a probate juvenile judge, and the county prosecutor. One of the judges, me, and our county prosecutor are from Conneaut. 2 of the 5. You guys have a tremendous potential to do tremendous things. Just look at what's in front of you, right? And we can do great things. So keep doing what you're doing.
While Conneaut has its negatives, keynote speaker Tim McCarthy, founder and chief mission officer of the Business of Good Foundation, stressed there are more positives.
Well, here's some nice looks at Ashtabula County from 2008. Truth, truth, more truth. We were at the bottom of the Great Recession. Lipbridge was up for 15 months. And a summary of the truth is everything you guys hear all the time from anybody who wants to be a cynic with you. You guys have declining population, the industrial base has gone away, employment's gone away. I can only imagine what the commissioners and the reps and all that, how many times they hear this. Abandoned commercial and residential properties and brain drain. Now, everybody, I mean, Is there any not truth up there? Oh, that's the truth. Here's some more truth. We have at that time, in 08, we had 16 wineries, 18 covered bridges, I probably got that backwards, a new Geneva State Lodge, 5 public beaches, 8 marinas, Geneva on the Lake, Bridge Street, and a whole lot of stuff I didn't even remember to list. Which truth do you want? We try to bank the unbankable. So we simply secure a process that they'll be disciplined in how they approach their business. We cultivate success and sustainability because we're not much for opening businesses that then close. I suppose we're now engaged with about 60 businesses, and we've watched 4 of them go out of business so far. So a pretty good record. Embrace those who by design are not status quo. These are the people that are willing and able to be change agents. They're willing to see the truth in its bad part, and they're willing to see the truth in its good. And we put young people through their paces. We're willing to give them to loan them money when they don't have money, but we're not willing for them to be undisciplined. So here's 2015 that you guys are facing. Everything here is true. Does that look familiar? Does that look familiar? These were all just shot by Reverend Tim the other day. Does that look familiar? There's a familiar place. I even know about, oh boy, that one hurts. That's very familiar. Anything up there not true? Right? I mean, they were just shot the other day. That's the truth, right? But what's the real optimism? And every slide here Tim took just in the last week or so, well, a couple of them were from others, but Tim found these slides because these are also the truth about Conneaut. There's some truth about Conneaut. There's some truth about Conneaut. Chupi likes that one. There's truth. Oh, we got a bunch of people here like that one. A bunch more like that one. A lot of the people that made it happen are here. That's one of my favorites. How the hell you guys have ever pulled that off, I will never know. I mean, that one defies anything to me. It's just amazing what you guys have done to build that day and to build that event. And I mean, it's amazing to me. I love that shot. And that's pretty cool too. I mean, think about our natural stuff. I mean, even forget anything, good or bad, and think about the natural beauty of where we live. Holy cow.